Right, welcome to another video. Some of you may have seen lurking in the background of my Range Rover videos this beauty, this 2008 Honda Goldwing. I've used this for the last few months to go in and out of London twice a week, and it's due an oil change and a bit of a clean up underneath. So that's the job for today. So let's see how we get on. Right, the first step in changing this was to get this front piece of trim off, which sits kind of on there. This is quite funny. You can see the oil filter here, and that, where is it? I think that there is the sump bolt. So this is all just a load of old crud. There we go. It's going to clean up quite well, I think. But I'm going to take the opportunity to give this a good clean, because I am going to have to use this bike in salty conditions, which I know isn't great, but I'll see what I can do to preserve it. So that's what it looks like now. Quick clean and see how it goes. Right, I've had to come in and out of the rain. It started to drizzle really badly, but it's fine. It's cleaned underneath, and it's just warming up. And if you've never seen a Goldwing or never even ridden one, then I'd recommend you take one for a spin if you might be a sports biker. But these are quite phenomenal. They actually almost ride themselves. It's the most relaxing thing I think I've ever owned to ride. I had a BMW K1600GT before this, and compared to this bike, the GT felt 100 kilograms heavier, although it's actually 100 kilograms lighter. But this thing's so manoeuvrable, and it also sounds very good. Have a listen. See? Right, let's get on and do the oil. As the water's up to temperature now, so the oil should be fine to change. The front end is now all a little bit cleaner. If you ever wonder why a horn on a Goldwing is so loud, it's because it's got two of them, one there, one there. It's really a bit like a truck when you press the horn button, and everyone jumps out of the way if they haven't seen the massive headlight that's filtering through the traffic. I took a little bit of time just to free off, where is it, this nut here. It holds this side panel on, along with two other bolts here and here, but this nut, this bolt, is mounted into a bracket that's fixed to this first exhaust pipe, so it's very gently coming out and then going back in a couple of turns and then out again with lots of plus gas, because I thought if that ever needs to come off, that's going to shear. So did that, so that's another nice little job done. This is my motorbike oil changing pan. I give it a really good clean out before I dump the oil into there, just so I can see once it's drained out if there's anything in the oil that shouldn't be. So let's have a look. Made good progress. Oil's changed, but noticed a few interesting things I'll show you. Well, not so interesting, but I'll show you anyway. First of all is the rear brake disc. Look at the size of this. Obviously this will be no surprise to anyone that knows how much a Goldwing can actually carry, but it's actually more like a car rear brake disc than a motorbike. It's vented, it's a sort of double skin vented rear disc, so I hate to think how much that's going to cost from Honda if it ever needs changing. Whilst I was underneath, I noticed the centre stand, not surprisingly, looking a little bit crusty, so I've given it a quick wire brush. I'm just going to spray it with Lanagard just to protect it from the upcoming winter salt. See how it goes. See if it survives until next spring. As in most Hondas that I've ever owned, the oil filler's on the right hand side of the engine. This is just, there's a pop off kind of plastic chrome cap that covers the oil filler. So yeah, pretty easy to get to. funky sideboards for the passenger. Yeah, that's it. That's the first little intro to the Goldwing. It's an amazing machine. Probably one day try out one of the new ones, but until I need to, this will do the job for about 400 miles a week at the moment. Anyway, thanks for joining me.